Yes, very good morning. Very good morning to Anudar. I think it is audible.
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Yes. We'll wait for some time.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I'm just confirming once again, like our test will be on Wednesday, 3rd and 4th hour for both the classes. Like 4th hour is already R, so 3rd hour is free for both the classes.
Okay, we will keep during 3rd and 4th hour.
Okay, sir. Sir, what is the duration of the test?
I'll tell you today or today probably I'll tell you. Once the
Okay,
question
sir.
paper is ready, I'll tell you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, my screens are visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Once again, very good morning to Anudar. And what we have seen, we have introduced the DR and the various the DH convention in the last class, and we were introduced the 4 parameters which is related to DH convention, and there are 2 different videos which clearly depicting the details of DH convention. The parameters that link twist angle offset distance are related to the terms which is related to DH convention, and with that we concluded the last session, and this is what the usual notation and the sequence which we followed based on the DH convention. The rotational transformation matrix at first, and the transformation matrix at the second, and the with respect to z direction, and translation transformation with respect to the x direction, and rotational transformation with respect to x. This is what the order which we need to follow when we are concerning about the end effector movement from one point to another point, and that too with these are the different matrix which we followed for the rotational and translation transformations, and by multiplying these 4 matrix, and we will get this is the end results of this multiplication with the multiplication of 4 different matrix. This is A m is equal to and so on. This is the 4 cross 4 matrix, and in which we have two unknowns. One is theta, the other one is t, and we even we have a and d also. A and d, theta, a, t, and d. And the description of the end of a link with respect to robot reference frame can be described as the link coordinate from Tn. Therefore, Tn is equal to a the multiplication of different matrix, the an, a2, and so on until an. For now to detail the above example, we have some practical application. A three-dimensional manipulator, that too with the type of TRL. We have testing rotational rotary motion, and we have linear motion. Here at joint 1 we have there is an yes, we have T or link in the example, and here the various inclinations or various parameters related to this example are detailed in this particular table. Here in theta 1 consisting here z2 is in the first axis, and the here we can tilt this robotic arm, that too with minus 90 degree, and theta 2 here we can tilt this inclination with 90 degree, positive 90 degree, and we don't have other terms like a and d with respect to link 1 and link 2, and this inclinations are with reference to the other joints. This link 1 and link 2, concerning these two links we are rotating. At first the joint 1 has the motion towards this direction. Therefore when we are concerning about the clockwise, we need to put the positive 90 degree. Here counterclockwise we are applying the negative 90 degree here while from observing from the top view. Here there is a possibility of movement in the here instead here z0, here they are applying z1, and here they are putting z2 instead xyz. Here in this particular picture they were given z0, z1, and z2, and concerning link 2 and link 2, this is the link 2 and this is link 3, and link 2 is 90 degree and the other a and z are d are 0, and this concerning the link 3 we don't have the any rotary motion, we have translation transformation alone. Therefore we have d3, the rest are 0, that is t and a are 0, and in order to converting the d, here we need to apply d3 because this is link 3. Therefore the an, the consolidated matrix an, this is the matrix which we have derived in the last derivation. By applying, by multiplying this 4 different matrix, we will get an as this is what the an. There are 4 different parameters, that is 4 different unknown: theta, t, a, and d. Here see theta and t. Theta is the inclination which is related to z, and t is the inclination which is related to x, and d is the translation transformation related to z axis. A is in translation transformation related to x direction, and this is what the 4 different unknown: theta related to z, and t related to x, d related to z translation, and a related to x, and that too is translation transformation. And this is what the unknown. By we need to apply various theta and t and a and d. Here by applying the first data, that is minus 90 degree, 0 and 0, will get instead cos t we are applying minus 90. Cos of minus 90 becomes cos of minus theta become cos theta. Therefore, cos 90 becomes minus the cos 90. The cos 90 is equal to 0. Therefore, the second term is 0. This is also 0. Sin 90 instead 9 sin 90 sin of minus theta becomes minus sin theta. Therefore, minus 1 will get minus 1. And similarly, we are getting minus sin theta here, cos theta 1. This was the A1 concerning link 1. Concerning link 2, we have 90 and the difference with this dimension alone. Instead minus, we are getting positive value. And concerning the third link, we have T and A are 0 and instead D we are going to apply is D3 and this is what the A3. What we need to do, we need to do, multiply these three different matrix and one by one. This is what the mathematical notations which we need to use in order to get the resultant matrix. We can define the frame of any link n with respect to any other proceeding link m. Link n to link m. And here a m plus 1 and so on, a n minus 1 into a n. Here we have at the end we have a3. I am considering a3 as the matrix t2 to 3, and this is what the matrix. And what I am going to do, I am going to multiply this matrix with the earlier matrix. This is what the a2. I am going to multiply these two matrix. The resultant once the matrix multiplication over, then we need to multiply with this a1, and this is what the resultant of three different matrix, and that too with once we are getting t 2 to 3, then this is what the mathematical notations on LHS. Then t 3 to 1. By doing the multiplication of a2 and t2 to 3, we will get t 1 to 3. Sorry, t2 3 to 1. And then once this multiplication over, then we can find the t 3 to 0 by multiplying t 3 to 1 with a1, we will get t 3 to 0. This is what the resultant matrix of this 3. And a simple robot works well. A camera is positioned in one coordinate frame and the arm is positioned in another. Here see, some camera is positioned in order to capture the working principles and the data is related to the machine, and the arm is positioned the arm base is related to cameras by transformation C. Here see, we have A, T, C and G1. G1, G2, G3 and G4 are the other tools. Arm is described by the transformation A and tools by Gn. Therefore, the position of end of the tool with respect to camera's base frame would we can obtain from the multiplication of C, A and Gn. Okay, do you have any doubts with these mathematical calculations and this kinematic system? Any doubts? C,
No,
A
no,
and
sir.
G. Yes. Okay. Okay, we'll move towards the current affair and then we'll come back to the robotics. What was the current affair? Today, Chitta's requested to conclude the class as early because we are having, I think, Chitta's class having the CT for other subject, and so we'll conclude as early. Now you refresh the current affairs. Amazonia 1. You talk about the Amazonia 1. For today's class, I didn't requested someone to join with us. I request the first, I think, top 10. Top 10, you please unmute your mic and please join with us. 3, 55, 1, 2, 3, 3, 55, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anand Modi, Amrit Pal, Amala Srikanth, Akilan,
Yes.
Aditya, Abhishek Kumar. Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Yes, Arun Balaji. Yes, you please join with us. Yes. What are the current affair?
Sir, I am not aware of this Amazonia thing.
Yeah.
Something I heard recently was, Nifty 50 companies, sir.
Nifty 50.
50
Last,
companies.
the last week there was an issue with Nifty. You're
No,
talking?
sir, not that.
Okay.
There'll be 50 companies in the Nifty 50 index, sir. Before, GAIL was a part of these 50 companies.
Okay.
Now, GAIL has been removed and Tata Consumer Products has been included.
Okay. Hmm. Any other information?
So COVID
Yeah.
cases are increasing, sir, again.
Abhishek?
Yes, so COVID cases are increasing again, sir.
Yes. In particular, there are 6 different states. What are the states, Abhishek?
First one is Maharashtra,
Okay.
having the maximum number of cases.
Okay.
Then, sir, after Maharashtra, it's Gujarat, one more,
Hmm.
and Delhi, it's there, and sir, Tamil Nadu, it's there.
Yes, recently Tamil Nadu also joined it in
Yes,
the
sir.
top six.
Till now, we have got 16,000 fresh cases. Till today, we have got.
Yes. That is why the central government and state government are insisting the 60 plus and with some restriction 45 plus the age people has to be aware about these vaccines and has to get the vaccination, and they were given the guidelines for getting the vaccination. They were given some website, and even through the application which the central government developed during the COVID, and through that they are requesting us to do registration and some
And
the.
so one more thing, sir. So this new strain of the COVID virus, this is increasing rapidly, sir. Means it has a faster, means increasing ratio is very fast. So means it is contaminating very fast from one person to other. But it's less deadly, as told by the researchers and all.
Yes. Is
It's less deadly, but it's spreading faster.
okay. KD Singh in.
Yes, sir.
Yes. In one particular race, you are chasing the second person. What would be your position, KD Singh?
Second, sir.
Yes,
Like
right.
if I'm chasing a person who is on the position second,
Ah,
and if I if I come ahead of him, then my position will be second, sir. I will take his that
not
position.
not first.
No, sir. Why first, sir? We are just interchanging our positions. The first is already there.
Yes, very. Like that, we were disseminated. There are plenty of informations during the last session. But this time I know that I have very limited to those puzzles and all. I didn't given when as I were in the numerical methods. There are various things I have disseminated. See, one typical example. Mm, twins. See, there is an question puzzle. Twins. The birth date of twins are different. How would be different? And that too with the younger one celebrating the birthday 2 days earlier than the elder. How it is feasible? Are you getting my question?
Sir, can you repeat?
Yes, I'll. Daru Gupta. There are twins, and they are celebrating birthday, not in a single day. Younger one celebrating birthday 2 days prior to the elder. How it is feasible?
Sir, maybe they were born a normal day, normal year, and now it's a leap year, so 29th one extra day.
Okay, the one day difference is okay. 1 day difference is okay. How 2 days?
28th and 1st, no sir, 28th and 1st.
1 day different. 1 day different is acceptable. How 2 days?
Oh,
How do 2 days? Keshav Prasad. Keshav
Yes,
Prasad.
sir. Yes, sir.
Are you getting my question, Keshav?
Can you repeat again?
Arun Balaji, you please share the question. Once again, repeat the question, Arun Balaji.
there's a set of twins. Okay, each one's birthday is a day apart. Like one is born on the first day, the other one is born on the next day, like midnight sometime.
No,
Okay,
you
but
share.
their birthday difference is 2 days now. How can that be possible?
Yes, that was the question. Twins celebrating birthday. The younger one celebrating 2 days prior to his elder. How it is feasible?
So that would be one factor, and the other factor could be that one celebrated the birthday in Japan and suddenly went to USA.
Have you heard about the Greenwich line?
Sir.
Yes,
Have you
sir.
heard? Yes. See, there is an before cross one pregnant lady, that too with the 10-month pregnant lady who is traveling in boat. He's trying to pass the Greenwich um, line, and before that the date of the one particular country is March 1, that too with that leap year, and elder born, and once he crossed the Greenwich line, and the date of that particular country is February 28, and the younger one born. That is why the younger celebrating his birthday during February 28, and the elder celebrating birthday during March 1. That was the difference. Okay. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
During leap year, the younger one will celebrate during 28th, and the elder one will celebrate. The younger one will celebrate 2 days prior to the elder. Do you know? Have you heard about who will create in twins? Who is the elder? Who born earlier? He is the elder or younger, based on the science.
Elder.
Who born earlier? Who born earlier is the younger.
No, is the elder.
Elder?
Younger, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, I think you didn't understand my question. Based on the science, what will happen in genetics? What will happen? The younger occupies the exit
Position.
position. That is why younger born earlier than the elder. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you please go ahead and please have a visit over that, and we'll come back to robotics. Yes, this is what we have seen the robot kinematics in the last few days, and two-dimensional transformation, three-dimensional degrees of freedom transformation, and the TRL manipulator, and some mathematical calculation related to the end of n manipulator, and kinematic equation using homogeneous transformation, and others. DH convention. At the end, we have seen the DH convention. Okay, we'll start about the sensors and the transducers. And before that, we'll visit one video which is related to sensors and transducers, and then we'll enter into the slides.
Sir, for the CT, we don't have the sensors part, sir. Only before that.
Yes. We don't have sensors. We don't have sensors for the RCT. Yes, the audio is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Piezoelectricity. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain piezoelectric effect, discuss the applications of piezoelectricity. As a morning routine, Malini walks up to the kitchen to make a hot cup of coffee. As she ignites the gas stove burner, Malini is struck by a curious thought. How come a simple click of a gas lighter result in a sparking fire? What could be the principle behind it? Well, the gas lighter ignites using the principle of piezoelectricity. Piezoelectricity is not just confined to your kitchen, but applied in diverse fields. Well, as an important element in the car's airbag sensor, triggering the safety airbag based on the intensity of shock during any mishap. Does piezoelectricity sound new to you? Sure, This lesson will help you understand better. Piezoelectricity is the property of some materials when subjected to mechanical stress generates an electrical potential across it. The generated voltage is proportional to the stress applied. This property is known as piezoelectric effect. The word
What was the piezoelectric effect? What is the someone please remind me what is the piezoelectric effect? The first top 10 is someone please remind me what is piezoelectric effect?
is applied. This property is known as electrical potential across it. The generated voltage is proportional to the stress applied. This property is known as piezoelectric effect. The word piezo is derived from the Greek word piezein, which means squeeze or press. The piezoelectric effect was discovered by French brothers Pierre Curie and Jacques Curie in the year 1880. They used quartz and Rochelle salt for demonstration, which naturally exhibits the piezoelectric effect. Other such materials are topaz, tourmaline, and cane sugar. The crystals which exhibit piezoelectric effect are known as piezoelectric crystals. Piezoelectric materials such as lead zirconate titanate, barium titanate, potassium nibonate can be grown artificially. One of the unique features of the piezoelectric materials is the inverse piezoelectric effect occurring in the opposite way of direct effect. When voltage is applied across piezoelectric materials, they tend to vibrate and deform slightly. This effect is known as inverse piezoelectric effect. Next, we shall understand the concept of piezoelectric effect. Piezoelectricity results from the electric dipole moment of the crystal. Usually, the domains containing electric dipoles aligned in same direction are randomly oriented in the crystal so that net polarization of the crystal is zero and maintains symmetry. For net polarization to develop, the dipole formed must not be cancelled out by other dipoles in the crystal. When mechanical stress is applied to the crystal, the domains get disturbed and are aligned in a particular direction. This causes the distribution of charges on the crystal faces, which results in the generation of the electric voltage across the crystal. This effect is known as piezoelectricity. Once, if the domains are displaced, they do not return back to the original position. Piezoelectricity finds useful applications such as the detection of sound, generation of high voltages, and electronic frequency generation. Piezoelectric effect is applied in quartz watches which use the piezoelectric quartz crystal. The movement of the watch depends mainly on the small piece of quartz crystal. The crystal is in the shape of tiny tuning fork which vibrates 32,768 times per second. The battery electrifies the quartz crystal so that it begins to vibrate. A microchip detects the number of vibrations and turns them into fixed number of electric pulses. The electric pulses drive the stepping motor, and mechanical movement of the motor turns the cogs which rotate the hands of the clock to show the time. This piezoelectric effect of quartz allows for incredibly accurate measurement. Piezoelectricity made history during the breakout of World War I with the introduction of practical application for piezoelectric devices in the warships called as sonar, which was used by warships to detect submarines. Another interesting application is the cigarette lighter. Pressing the button causes a spring-loaded hammer to hit a piezoelectric crystal. This produces sufficiently high voltage, due to which an electric current flows through a small spark gap, thus heating and igniting the gas. The piezoelectric effect plays a vital role in energy harvesting as it is a potent source of renewable energy. Piezoelectric generating sidewalk is a modern technology to improve energy efficiency. Piezoelectric crystal arrays are placed underneath pavements and sidewalks. The charging pads under the crosswalk collect energy from the vibrations. Piezoelectric charging panels channel energy to lithium ion batteries, which are charged. The crystals can also be used under the keypad of the mobile and laptop. The vibration created due to pressing of keys can be used for charging purposes. Piezoelectric materials can also be used in windmills for power generation, which operate at different wind speeds. The constant vibration of piezoelectric material causes a huge amount of energy generation, which can drive low power consuming devices. Some of the futuristic applications are robotic insects and cyborg moths, which help the humankind in any searching and rescuing during hazardous operations. Summary. This brings us to the end of the lesson. In this lesson, you have learnt about principle of piezoelectricity, concept of piezoelectric effect, the applications of piezoelectricity.
And similarly, we have some other videos related to sensors and transducers. And this was the first video related to the piezoelectricity. And do you have any doubts with these lectures, these content, either with the robot kinematics or with piezoelectricity? Still, we didn't discuss about anything over the sensors. Anyway, do you have any doubts with the video?
No,
Do you
sir.
have any doubts?
No, sir.
Yes. Okay, it has requested. So we'll wind up today's session. Tomorrow we'll meet during 11:30, and be prepared for your examinations. I'll discuss more about the examinations today. I'll through WhatsApp. I'll share the other contents. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow by 11:30.